Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Grace, where everyone loves coffee and everyone needs God's grace. Today, I've got this cute little autumn pumpkin mug with some regular coffee with some sweet cream. Yummy. Super good. So, I hope that you had a good evening last night. Welcome to Wednesday. We are going to continue on with our devotion from yesterday. True bravery, learning to follow God's lead. And yesterday was trust the rhythm of moving with Him. And today is Jesus always leading you. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump into that. On day 1 of this plan, we shared with you what we heard for you when we prayed. Well, we also wanted to share with you what we saw in our minds as we listened and heard those words. There are mountains, a mountain pass. It is dusty, bare. Your feet are in the dust. Jesus' feet are in the dust, too. You are on a path that is unfamiliar, no landmarks around you that you recognize, but you see Jesus' feet before you. So you are encouraged, and you look around you, and you know where you are is only temporary. It is not the place where you stay. For Jesus is walking. He is moving forward, and you follow. You keep pace with Him, with His steps. He knows the way, so you walk with Him, your feet dusty, but your footing sure. You don't know where you are going, but He does. So that is enough. And because that is enough, His feet in front of yours, you know where you are going to, and you keep your eyes on His feet as they step before you. Jesus, always leading you. You're never alone. Can you picture the scene? How is Jesus leading you now? And the verse for today is Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. So, Jesus always leading. That's very, very encouraging to know that He's leading and that He is always with us and that we're never alone. And I can definitely picture this because I like to hike a lot. And there are a lot of times when you are tired and discouraged and you're just hiking along, and literally you watch the person's feet in front of you. They take steps, you take steps, you just follow. And sometimes it's too discouraging to look up to know that where you're going is way, way up the mountain. It's more encouraging to just watch the footsteps in front of you, one step at a time. And before you know it, you're at the top. And sometimes you don't know where you're going. There's a trail that leads you somewhere, but you're not sure where it goes and what you're going to have to endure to get to where your final destination. Sometimes there's mountain passes, sometimes there's rivers, sometimes there's rocks, sometimes there's scary climbs. You never know sometimes what you're going to end up with. But when you reach your final destination, it has always, always, always been amazing to finally reach your destination. And when I'm out hiking and I'm doing some of these tough hikes and climbs, I cry. I do. Sometimes I get overwhelmed and anxious, and I just have a little cry, and then I gain my strength. I find my weak spots, and then I gain strength. And I feel like those are the times where I finally, I give in. It's like, this is the end of me. Now I need Jesus' help. And, I get to the end of me and I ask for strength. And then I gain strength and I move on. And a lot of times, most times I find I get to where I'm going. I get to my destination. But even times in life, a lot of times God is not just going to jump in and smooth our way and make it easy and make it not hard. Because when we get to the bottom, or when we get to the end of ourselves, that's where Jesus is at the end. And he wants us to know that when we're weak, then he's strong. And that we're never alone. We're never alone in all these hard things that we're going through. He's right there with us. And he's waiting for us to ask for help. He's waiting for us to say, I can't do it anymore. And he's there waiting. And just following his footsteps, one step at a time, going in the direction that he's going. But you have to look. You have to look ahead of you. You have to look for him. If you're just trudging along and you don't even look for him, how are you going to know which way to go? You have to look for the direction that he's going so that you can follow him. And so, anyway, that's our little devotion for today. So, I thank you again for joining me this morning, and I will see you again for day number 3 tomorrow, Thursday morning. Thank you so much. God bless, and bye.